Alright, well, because of my piss poor driving, I now have to fix my fender on Cami. Being low comes at a price, and usually that price are fenders. And I don't know if you remember, when I painted this fender was perfect. I had rolled it, I had just tucked the guard and pulled. It was great. Until it wasn't, obviously. So I had ate the fender on something. I already forget when. Hopefully I don't get stuck. My driveway's a little soft. Alright, so I crushed it not long ago. Somewhere. Oh, Harbor Freight. Leaving the Publix. Shut up. And I had to go to the leaving Publix, had to go to the Harbor Freight to buy pliers to pull it out. And it had been fine with my plier pull out. And then I had to go over a speed bump the other day. And did it again on the speed bump. And this time, it had actually like crumpled it in right here instead of just pulling it in. This whole thing just buckled. So now, oh look, there was rubber in that. So now it's actually splitting. It's probably, yeah, it's way up here. Splitting way up there. So I think I'm gonna actually take the fender off and try to hammer this out from the backside, lay it flat and hammer it out and kind of start over. Try to get it pulled out, and I don't know what I'm gonna do there, but that's the plan anyway. Checking it right on the bolt. I sure did. That's annoying. Come on. Put those fucking things in here. Oh, good. That one just spins. That's fantastic. Now this is the way. Grabbing that. I even had that so it was full. Well, that does a lot of that. Try it. Hammer that down too. That goes in there. That's the worst part about these. Why did this? Don't put part of that. That's ridiculous. But I think this is a good idea. I really need to remember just to do this every now and then just to get the leaves out of there. So. Now, I've never had to fix one this severe. Usually when it gets close to this bad, I just replace it. But since the paint is still at least semi-good, I would like to not have to paint match a fender or run an odd fender or blah, blah, blah. Especially with how much I'd have to pull the next fender that I put on here. I'd like to just try and fix this one. So we're gonna hopefully do some hammer work. Massage it a little bit. So plan is to hit this with some heat and hit it with a hammer and try to get it to bend back out there. Hopefully I can straighten that. I'm probably gonna block the wood too. Probably go ahead and pull this back out. Maybe let's hit it with some heat and see what happens. What I just dropped. Damn it, this blanket cannot hold heat. That is not good. Well, that defeats that. And now it's burnt on here. Shit. I got a fire blanket, not a moving blanket. Still has a crease I don't like. I might just be able to put, get that straightened out, put that back on and roll it with the bar, maybe. Pretty good. As long as I want. It's starting to crease right there. Let's increase that. Okay. Maybe that worked. That worked pretty well. So, all right, we're honestly not looking too bad. Yes, it's dented in all kinds of different ways, depending on how you look at it. This is not as aggressive in person, I think. I don't know if I should try and... I really don't want to mess with that anymore, because the rest of it's pretty good. I'm going to have to mess with that once it's on the ground, probably. But it's not bolted in all the way either, so it's probably going to align, because this is going to come back It's really not horrible. I hated it more before. Cool. Now, of course, it won't be able to stay like this. I will just destroy this, but oh my goodness. That's tight. Come on. Yeah. Pretty sure it's touching right there. So now I gotta pull that. So I think we're gonna try the old socket trick first and see how that goes before I get too carried away. I think this crease here, I'm gonna have to get pliers on and pull it because that's still kind of going straight down there before the lip comes out. So I think I'm gonna have to bend it here. All this needs to get bent. That did get better. Oh, if I had a, I think I can probably hit it with a small bore. Let's see. Now we're talking. Now I gotta determine how nice do I want this. So this is probably pulled enough because I can actually get my hand in there now. Well, it'll change because I gotta drop the rear, but it's no longer sitting on the tire, which is what I need. Doesn't look as cool, but it definitely is good. Now, do I want to fix the split? Do I really want to bust the welder out and risk welding this together to either burn a hole in it or make it so when it bends again, I either rip it worse or something else folds because the weak point is no longer there? Or alternatively, I don't fix it and this point goes into my tire next time. Double-edged sword. I'm gonna attempt to fix it, honestly, because it's not great like that. Here's where we're gonna try and do this. We don't want to scratch up any more of the fender, so we're gonna clamp it. Well, clamp it. Use this as the ground, hopefully, and slowly tack it. You should also keep it aligned together where I want it to be. All right, wish me luck. Oh. Alright, that went better, but also worse than I expected. I expected to burn a hole in it, but I also didn't expect to have this giant goober in the middle here. I expected kind of like this at the top, that stuff, but I got a little carried away there. So I'm gonna bust out the grinder and try and hopefully I can clean that up. Flap disc on this. Alright, change to a 120 grit flap disc. That really ain't that bad. Oh, look at that. Pretty good. Not bad for my first time welding a fender. Not my first time welding thin metal though, so I like it. Not mad about it. I'm gonna try and clean up some of this dust and see if I get a snag on anything. Oh wow. Alright, no snags, so need to find a better rag. unfortunately. Hopefully just bend that a little bit. Should be okay-ish, I guess. Alright, probably remove this piece of my livery since this shit's trashed anyway. Alright. Good enough. The rest of it's fucked anyway. So, now we're gonna hit that spot with some clear coat. What is that? Huh. Okay. Oh, Jesus. You know, the best part is not test driving it before I welded it shut and clear coated it. It's fine.